2, 1. Yes. Now, so we have to look through what is the or determination of equilibrium exchange rate under the flexible exchange rate market. So, first of all, we have looked through what is demand and what is supply of foreign exchange. Now, we have to look through where actually the rate of interest or where actually the exchange rate is fixed. So, for that, actually, like the goods market itself, where demand and supply is intersecting, you get an equilibrium point. So, this is your equilibrium point. In that, if you extend it to the y-axis, you will get the equilibrium exchange rate and equilibrium quantity traded. Or this is the equilibrium of the forex market under flexible exchange rate system. So, this is the equilibrium whereby this R0 is the equilibrium exchange rate and this Q0 is the equilibrium quantity which is traded in the R0. So, demand, inverse relationship between price and quantity, supply, direct relationship between price and quantity of foreign currency, and with this two we determine the equilibrium exchange rate, that is the intersection of demand curve and supply curve. In the middle we acquire the equilibrium point, that is R0 and the Q0. So this is the equilibrium of the forex market. So under in that we have to look through some concepts now. First one is how you quote the foreign exchange. Okay, that is, you can quote it in two ways, that is direct quote and indirect quote. Direct quote means US dollar comes up, that is US dollar, the value of US dollar divided by the value of domestic currency. Indirect quote means value of home currency or the domestic currency divided by value of the foreign currency. That is, for example, in our example it was US dollar and India, right, Indian rupee. So direct quote means one US dollar divided by one or what is the Indian currency exchange for that. In indirect quote it will be rupee. 1 rupee is equal to how much of US dollar? Okay, maybe it will be some 0.63 US dollar. So next some important concept is depreciation, devaluation, appreciation and revaluation. So depreciation as well as devaluation are both same concepts, but devaluation, it is the coming down, or you can say it is falling of the value of home currency. Okay, but depreciation means it is actually happening on its own. By demand and supply, taking into consideration the demand and supply, the value of foreign currency comes down. But in devaluation, it is the deliberate action of the government or the monetary authority to lower the domestic currency value. So that is devaluation and depreciation. But revaluation and appreciation means, on the contrary, appreciation means it is the what you can say free float or free rising of the value of domestic currency, and revaluation means it is the deliberate action of the government to rise the value of domestic currency. And if you look through, actually depreciation is the most important thing in an economy. If it is depreciation or devaluation in the economy, our exports will increase because our goods will be cheaper compared to the other countries' goods, right? So our exports will be increasing. Our exports will be increasing means more money is coming to our country. So that means our balance of payment, that is a statement showing income, import and export of a country, will be improving. That we will be dealing with in the other chapter. So just for a brief, I gave you what is BOP. So BOP will be improving when there is depreciation or devaluation. So that is devaluation, depreciation as well as revaluation and appreciation. For example, depreciation example I can give you is suppose $1 is equal to 40 rupees today. Okay, depreciation, it is a case of depreciation or devaluation. In that case, $1 will be equal to 50 rupees. Okay, falling of the value of currency. In revaluation and appreciation means if $1 is equal to 40 rupees, it will be coming to 35 rupees or 30 rupees. But the difference is depreciation and appreciation is done by the what you can say, depreciation and appreciation is happening on its own by the demand and supply. But revaluation and devaluation is what you can say done by the government deliberately to control the economy. So that is foreign exchange chapter. We complete with this chapter. I want you to take notes. pause the video wherever you want, take notes. So rest we will be dealing in the class. Thank you.